Coastal communities in Alaska have seen their share of flooding, erosion, permafrost, loss of sea ice, permafrost thaw, and other environmental hazards. This year, a study spearheaded by the University of Alaska Fairbanks is searching for answers as to why this is happening and if climate change could be to blame.
Part of the innovation in this project is really we're trying to enhance the process of what we call co-production of knowledge. So that means that we're not just trying to do the science to get the numbers to make the maps. We're actually trying to enhance this process to make it more effective communication between rural communities, universities, agencies, and so forth. We're really going to dig into how you actually do this. How do you communicate effectively, respectfully? How do you build trust? How do you produce products that directly align with the local needs?
The National Science Foundation recently awarded the Alaska Coastal Cooperative Co-Producing Transformative Ideas and Opportunities in the North, also known as ACTION, a $13.9 million grant. That grant is part of a project geared at studying things like erosion, flooding, permafrost thaw, all the things affecting the environmental conditions for Arctic coastal communities here in Alaska. Dr. Chris Mayo, an associate professor of coastal geography at the University of Alaska Fairbanks, says this year they will look into the impacts of climate change across western Alaska thanks to that grant. UAF isn't doing it alone. The grant money will be divided between 8 participating communities, 3 universities, and some government agencies.
It's a really big project, and given the complexity of the issues and impacts to communities, we really sought to align, some of the world's best experts in these fields. And so that's why we brought in other universities, other state and federal agencies, as well as private industry.
There are some substantial groundbreaking differences with this study. It's starting with 3 factors. One, improving communication between the communities and the scientists. Another one, advancing applied science that addresses local community priorities, and enhancing workforce development and educational opportunities. And according to Mayo, in studies like these, scientists often go into an area to gather data but never establish long-term relationships.
That's been the standard for decades. And so now this project actually is trying to work and build trust and relationships with the community so that we fully understand their priorities and their needs.
The project will start next month and has been funded for 4 years. To read more about this and find out which communities are participating in the study, we have that information at alaskasnewssource.com. There you'll also find a full story on the Action Project.